Hey, so I just got the news that we hit 100 subscribers. That's pretty cool, I think. I think it's pretty cool we hit 100 subscribers. It's pretty surprising to me. I didn't think I ever hit that shit. But yeah, we hit 100 subscribers, which is pretty cool. So I think 100 subscribers special. I do a manga tour. I do a manga collection tour or whatever. I have some pretty cool manga, and I'm doing it like this, and I'm just gonna transition to the next video. Because someone on my last manga collection video said that my intro was awful, and honestly, rewatching that video again, it's pretty bad. It's not very good. So we're going to try this again. Let me just, transition videos. All right, we're starting. Oh, dang, the flashlight's on. Okay, we're going to start here. I know the camera's shaky, okay? You're just going to have to live with me. This is why I didn't do a collection video for a while, because the camera was shaky, okay? My phone's a bit broken, so we're just going to have to live with it. First, we got HighQ, favorite series of all time. Volumes 1 through 45. I've read the entire thing. Yeah, HighQ is pretty great. Yeah, it's my favorite manga series of all time. I recommend everybody should read this at some point. It's definitely not for everybody. It's not very action shonen, even though it is a shonen. It's not very action shonen. It has a lot of like anime stuff in it, but the rivalries are amazing. The characters are amazing. Like everything about it is just top notch peak. Even the art is like beautiful. Especially around the end, the art is so good, and it's like such an amazingly paced story. Probably one of the best, if not the best stories, like just paced wise I've ever read. Next, we got Your Lie in April, volumes 1 through 11. Again, another amazing series. Top 3, in my opinion. Just really, really good. The final volume literally crushed me. It crushed me so hard. Oh my god. Next, we got a lot worse series. Demon Slayer, volumes 1 through 23, and the side story or whatever, Water and Flame. This series is pretty good. It's not anything crazy, though. Next, we got more peak. We got more amazingness. Blue Period, volumes 1 through 13. God, these volumes come out so slow. I'm so sad. I know, like, the author does it, like, monthly or bi-monthly or whatever. But they come out so slow, bro. Like, just release them. Yeah, but I'm loving this series so far. I think the author said it's going to end soon, or maybe it's not. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm enjoying the ride so much. It's a masterpiece for me. Like, I just love it so. It's such a good series, bro. Alright, next we got Kaguya-sama, Love is War, volumes 1 through 26, I think. Yeah, that's 26. I haven't read volume 26 yet. I've read all volumes 1 through 25. I haven't read 26. I'm waiting for the other 2 volumes to come out, and I'm going to binge them. Because if I read this volume, I know I'm just going to want to spoil myself and read the next couple volumes, like online or something. So, I don't want that happening. So, I'm not doing that. But yeah, amazing, like really, really great rom-com series. Definitely one of my favorites. Next, we got Food Wars, volumes 1 through 36. This series is also great. It's definitely, I think it finished its best arc so far. What an amazing arc. The character, what's it called? Backstories, the character backstories, the character just the character development. Like, it was so hype and so cool and so amazing. I loved it so much. But like, that's not all of Food Wars. I wish it was all of Food Wars. It's definitely not. It can hit some rough patches, I'll be honest. I feel like the first couple volumes are pretty slow drag. Next we have Attack on Titan, volumes 1 through 34. I read to volume 18, I believe. I don't remember when. I read this volume 1 to 18 like very long ago, so I'm gonna have to like hit like the recap button or something, or like read it again. I don't know. I'm not gonna read it again though. But it's good. Like what do you want me to say? Next we got Alice in Borderland, peak. I got more peak. I love how the spines connect. That's so cool. Volumes 1 through 7, bro. I know the camera's shaky, okay? You're just gonna have to like just see through my eyes, okay? Volumes 1 through 7. Really, really good series again. Like just like the themes of life and all that other stuff and all the characters. Like, it is such an amazing story. I love it so much, bro. Next we got Dr. Stone, volumes 1 through 16, and then 18 through 24. No, 18 through 21, and then 23, 24, 25, 26. So I'm missing 2 volumes. They're on the way. I just bought them. like a couple days ago. They're on their way. You'll see them in the next haul, I guess. Yeah, really good series. I read the first 6 volumes up to here, so at least I know I have to read these. But it's just a good series, honestly. It's just a really good series. Next, we got Zom 100, volumes 1 through 11. Absolutely amazing series. This author right here, Alice in Borderland author and Zom 100 author, same author, they do not miss. Like, he does not miss. He knows how to write good manga. And honestly, it's respectful. Promised Neverland, volumes 1 through 10. I read the first 2 volumes. Pretty good. Not really much else to say. Black Clover, volumes 1 through... What even is that? I'm looking through the camera, by the way, not even in real life. That's volume 24. I read through volumes 1 through 7. Stop shaking! Oh my god, bro. My phone broke a while ago, so... You know, the camera broke, so we're just gonna have to live with this. Next, we got Monster, volumes 1 through 9. I've read the first volume. That is all I can say. We got Spy Family, volumes 1 through 10. I've read the 7th volume. Up to the 7th volume. I haven't just read the 7th volume. That would be pretty weird. I read to the 7th volume. It's pretty good. That's all I have to say. Kaiju number 8. I mean, it's getting boring, though, I'll be honest. Kaiju number 8, volumes 1 through 7. I read to volume 5. That's all I can... Like, it's a good series. When volume 8 comes out... Well, it's already out. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. When volume 8 arrives... I'll just be, you know, like, I'm going to read volume 6, 7, and 8, and then I'll determine if I want to drop the series or not. But I heard that if you, like, look inside the volume, there's not much words anymore. It's really just, like, all action, which I'm happy by. So it'll you know, it won't take me as long to get through it, which I'm happy, because I don't want to, you know, be hit with, like, pages of dialogue. You know what I mean? Oh, I should probably mention that the way I have my manga set up, like, just these shelves in general, is based on when I bought first. So HighQ is my first series, then Your Lie in April, then Demon Slayer, then Blue Period, then Kaguya-sama. That is the order of which I bought the series. So I do it that order. I just think it's like a cool way to do it. I should probably mention that, yeah. Sakamoto Days, volumes 1 through 9. I really like this series, honestly. It was pretty boring in like the first 4 volumes, but it really picked up for me in the last couple. It's a lot of fun, definitely. Next, we have Blue Lock, volumes 1 through 9. This series is so freaking hype. I love this series so much, bro. Like, it's literally, like, the best. Like, I love this series so much, bro. It's so good. Like, you know, I find it funny that, people will be like, oh, which one's better? Oh, my finger. Which one's better? HighQ or Blue Lock? And, like, obviously it's HighQ, but both of these series are just so freaking amazing. I think Blue Lock has some of the best themes that they play around with in, like, of what I've read in manga. Some of the themes they talk about in this manga are, like, such unique themes that I haven't even thought of, but are kind of true. And the way they just depict sports, like, you can tell the author has a very high sports IQ. Just, like, stuff about luck and fucking weapons and all this cool shit. Like, and then when I did more research, this series actually got me to do research, but I did more research about the topic, and it's such interesting things. And Blue Lock explores it in such a well way. And don't even get me started on shit like the character designs, the writing, the pacing. Scratch me saying HighQ has the best pacing. Blue Lock has such amazing pacing. I'll get to the end of a volume, and I'll be like, no, not here. Like, I'm so sad after I end the volume because it's such a good series. Whatever. Like, just read Blue Lock, man. It's so good. All right. It's so fast. Okay, I gotta stop talking about Blue Lock. Full Metal Alchemist, volumes 1 through 7. This is a good series. Or volumes 1 through 10, and then 12 and 13. I've read volumes 1 through 7. Yeah, it's really, really good. That's all I gotta say. Perfect World, volumes 1 through 10. And then I think I got 2 more volumes up here. Yeah, 2 more volumes. 1 through 12, I've read the first volume. That's all I can say. A School Frozen in Time, volumes 1 through 4. I have a review about this. I still stand by me saying this ending was ass. Because it was. It's not very good. Beastars, volumes 1 through 22. Great series. Love this one. This one's great. There's so many shocking moments. There's a fucking, like, side story about Legume the Rooster. Who, like, she just, like, or, like, hen. And she, like, sells her eggs online. It is so effed up, but so cool on this thing. Like, I love this series so much. If you think it's like, oh, it's furry bait or whatever, it definitely is furry bait, but but it's also just so cool. All right. Death Note volumes 1 through 6. I think that's 6. Yes, that's 6. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I read the first 2 volumes. It's pretty good. That's all I got. Sakamoto Days. That's not Sakamoto Days. That is Soul Eater. 1 and to 11. I've read the first 2 volumes. I'm going to read more. I'm just it's pretty slow here. Honestly, reading these like big volumes is like kind of detrimental to me reading because I love the feeling of like getting done with a volume, you know. But it's kind of hard to do that with this because it's 1.5 volumes and the volumes are already long to begin with, like the original volumes. So it's a bit difficult, but you know we try to make it ahead. Module of Darling, volumes 1 through 9. This is a good series. Yeah, it's just kind of boring sometimes, but it's good. It's fun. Hell's Paradise volumes 1 through 13. This is also pretty good. It can like delve into territory where it's just reading. Like it's literally like you're not even looking at photos anymore. Its page composition is absolutely awful. But volume 9 was pretty heat, so you know, we'll let it slide. I've read to volume 5, by the way. Not volume 9, volume 5. I read to volume 5, by the way. Magical Muscles volumes 1 through 13. I enjoy the shit out of this series. This series is so fun. I read the first 3 volumes and I had a blast of my lifetime, bro. This is so fun. It's such a fun series for some reason, for like no reason. It's funny, it's witty, it's cool, the art is good, the emotional moments don't really hit at all, but you know, it's cool that the author's trying. It's just a fun series, man. Oh shit, now this shit's shaking. Alright, One Piece. 1 through up here to 90. I have the first 4 box sets. I guess I'll show you them after. Yeah, this series is pretty good too. Second favorite series of all time, if you didn't know. I love this series. I'm on volume 61, because we just got into the New World. So I'm on 61. Damn, Marineford, one of the best arcs in One Piece. Actually, if One Piece had good pacing, I swear this could be, like, on the same level as fucking The Odyssey. Like, this is shit they talk about in, like freaking literature class. Like, I'm telling you, if One Piece had good pacing, because I've noticed in some of One Piece's, like most of One Piece arcs, it'll feel like Oda just gets a good idea in the middle of a chapter and just includes something, and we just got to deal with it for like three more chapters. And if Oda didn't do that, this could be one of the best series of all time, because everything else is like fantastic. All right, next we got Goodnight Poon Poon volumes 1 through 7. Yeah, like, what do you expect? I did not like this series at all. It made me feel sad, so I didn't really like it. I hate that my shelves can't have the full series on, so I can't, like, fucking make the picture. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Rooster Fighter. Great transition. These 2 series are very much alike. Rooster Fighter volumes 1 through 4. This series is really good. It's like, no one talks about it. It's such a fun series. It's just One Punch Man, but roosters. And I have One Punch Man in my collection. Not very many volumes, but I have it. Yeah, this series is just good. I love the cast of characters. I have her. She's probably my favorite character. Yeah. Wand Dance, volumes 1 through 6. I've read all this. I like how they're getting to, like, tournaments of dance. I think that's pretty fun. Yeah, I'm just having a fun time with this series. I can tell that it's going to break my heart eventually when the main character loses or something and freaking dances his way out of my heart or some shit. Chainsaw Man volumes 1 through 12. I have volumes 1 through 11. I've read volumes 1 through 11. I'm going to read volume 12. I don't know, man. Chainsaw Man scares me because, like, for the first 5 volumes, I did not care at all. Maybe, like, 4 volumes, I did not care at all. And then we got into some backstories, and Katana Man showed up, and characters started building friendships, and then we were, like, getting so high. I was like, oh my god, I love these guys. And then they all fucking die. Which is, like, awesome. Thanks, Chainsaw Man. So I really don't want to get into this, because I know it's going to fill me with, like, the most dread of my entire life. Okay, Black Torch volumes 1 through 2, 1 through 5. I've read volumes 1, and I'm halfway through volume 2. I'll probably, like, you know, try it again. You see, literally, the bookmark literally came out as I was filming this. Look at this shit. Now it's fucking on my arm. Here we go, down here. Got a Silent Voice, volumes 1 through 7. I've read this. It's a silent voice. Just go watch the movie. Honestly, I love the manga. Probably just go watch the movie, though. I've heard it's good. I haven't watched the movie. I heard the movie's better, though. The Golden Sheep. I thought it was a Golden Sheep. It's The Golden Sheep. This is kind of like if you made Boys Abyss, but it was or like a Silent Voice, but worse. This is kind of like a Silent Voice, but like a lot worse. It's about characters who go through depression. Yeah, I guess these characters are like technically adults, and these guys are like kids. Well, they're not really adults. They're mature. It's a very mature series, but it's definitely not good. Golden Kamuy volumes 1 through 13. This one I've read the first 3 volumes. It's a weird series. I don't even know what it's about at this point. It feels like slice of life, but also like people are murdering each other, so it's like a weird slice of life, and like they eat poop together and brains and shit. It's a bit weird. I'm on volume 4 right now. I don't really know what's happening, but I'll just keep going through it. Ride Your Wave. This one was pretty good, honestly. It kind of surprised me. Sayonara Football. Haven't read. Glepner. Haven't read. Shut up. Okay, I know I have a lot of volumes I haven't read, including Elusive Samurai volumes 1 through 6. Haven't read. Orient. You can see my tissue in there. Volumes 1 through 14. I've read volumes 1 through 5. Good, clean volumes 1 through 5. I liked it. This series has some like amazing ideas. If this series had like good art, I feel like it could be like really, really good. But unfortunately, it does not have good art. So, you know, we're just gonna have to live with that. Record of Ragnarok, volumes 1 through 8. This is really good. Really good fighting series. And it deals with some like really great themes about like being a father and like good versus evil. That I really appreciate and I absolutely love. And like even the third match where he was like the greatest loser, that was such a good match. Oh my god. It was literally like 3 hits. Like, let's be honest, it was 3 hits, but it was such a good match. Slam Dunk, volumes 1 through 31. Definitely like the second best sports series of all time. Like, this series has so many similarities with HighQ. And I get it, HighQ came later. But it's just funny how many similarities they have. Like, okay, let me just run through the similarities real quick. Main character doesn't really play the sport very much, but quickly falls in love with it over time as he learns more skills. Also, he has a weird colored hair, like before everyone else. Sakuragi with red hair, Hinata with orange hair. They have a rival that they don't really like very much, but they kind of respect because they're a lot better than them. There's the captain, who's a 3rd year, who really wants to go to nationals and kind of holds the team on their back. There's another senior, a 3rd year, who isn't really the part of the team, but kind of like the heart of the team. You know, he's kind of like the mother of the team, if that makes sense. There's also another character whose basically entire arc is being short. He's also in love with the manager. Let me keep going. Another character who deals with confidence and overcoming himself and just being better than he can always be. The cast, like there's so many similarities. Also, about the rival teams, there's another rival team where the main rival of the main character, the kind of deuteragonist of the main character, has like kind of a rivalry with the main rival team. And he eventually overcomes it, but, eventually, but it's pretty tense. And it's definitely one of the best matches in the entire series. Yeah. Also, in the final match, in their high school careers, or at least of what we see, Sakuragi and Hinata both get injured somehow. So, the similarities are pretty similar to me. One Punch Man. This is what I said. I had One Punch Man. I don't have many. I have 4 volumes. Volumes 1 through 3 and 24. I've read volumes 1 through 3. It's pretty good. I heard the art gets a lot better though. So, I'm excited for it. I was hearing everybody saying it's a masterpiece, my favorite series of all time. I don't see it at all though. Its art's good. It's really good, but I don't see it at all. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 0, haven't read. Drip Drip, have read. It's really good. Good one-shot. Dandadan, volumes 1 through 5. Read all of that. Absolutely amazing. Definitely one of my favorite, new series that are coming out, regularly. Definitely. It's so good. Alright, we're gonna stand back up. Girl from the Other Side. I've read, halfway through the first volume. It's good. Blue Box, volumes 1 through 6. Really good. This series is really good. One of my favorite, romance stories of all time. In manga and media, and I don't read a lot of romance. I love romance in general, but I hate slice of life. It's weird. Like, I love romance, but I hate slice of life. And that's what I appreciate about this series, is that it's romance. Because most romance series, they need to be somewhat long to make it feel like the romance is deepening between the characters, you know? You can't just have characters go for like 2 volumes and then be like, I love you. You know, like, you can't have that. It feels too rushed. But you also can't have the series extendedly long where it gets boring. So you need a kind of fine line. So most series just go into slice of life, which I don't like. So it's kind of hard to find like a romance series for me. But this series does it excruciatingly well because it does romance, and then when you start getting bored of the romance, it just switches back to sports. And then when you get bored of the sports, it goes to romance. And then if you get bored of both, they give you an entirely like other girl and another relationship. Like, this series knows what it's doing. Blackguard volumes 1 through 5 is probably my least favorite series of all time. Just awful. Like, it's not good. Blood on the Tracks volumes 1 through 14. I read volume 13. Up to volume 13. Amazing. What the fuck? It's like so good. What the hell? It is such a good series. Like, it is creepy as hell though. I would definitely not recommend reading this for like the faint of heart. Next we got Bleach, volumes 1 through 21. I read through volume 10. I'm in the middle of what's called the Soul Society arc, I think. I'm having fun with it. I don't know how people can say this is better than One Piece. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't really see it. But you know, I'm having fun with it. I heard that it gets better in the future. Like, there's one arc in particular that gets really, really good. But you know, I'll wait to see what that is. The Boxer volumes 1 through 3. This is slowly becoming my favorite series of all time. Like, I swear, if this ending is good, it's getting in my top 10, maybe top 5. Shonen Note volumes 1 through 5. I haven't read it yet. Undead Unluck, haven't read. Blue Giant, I read the first volume. I absolutely love this first volume. It is so amazing. I bought the last volume too. It's just in the mail. I just gotta wait for it, but I'm gonna read this entire thing. Grass, I've read. Yeah, this is also basically a masterpiece. It's a big brick of a volume, but it is like so... Oh, wait, what the hell? It's upside down. What the fuck? That was weird. Hold on, I gotta put it back. Oh my god! I gotta put it back in there! Okay, there we go. Yeah, this series is really, really good, though. It's not even a series, it's like a 1 volume, but I would recommend everyone to read it, because it's so good. Just really, like, just depressing, honestly. Tatsuki Fujimoto, Before Chainsaw Man, I have 1721 and 2226. Both of these are pretty good. Not anything crazy, though, you know, like, they're one-shots into... They're one chapter into one into 1 volume. Like, they're not anything crazy. Look Back. This one is pretty good. I liked Tatsuki Fujimoto's other one-shot. I liked it. Goodbye Area, I liked it more. But, yeah, this one's okay. Doradoro, 1 through 4. 1 through 4 and 6. I haven't read it yet. Surprise. Canyon Cigarettes, volumes 1 through 5. This one, big fan of. Really like it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, though. It's really, really good. Read it. Girls Last Tour, volumes 1 through 6. It's okay. Probably shouldn't read it, honestly. It's, like, so okay. I've read the first 2 volumes. Oshinoko, volumes 1 through 3. Haven't read yet. I know, it's irresponsible of me. Shut the fuck up. Volumes 1 through 3. Volumes 1 through 8 of Mob Psycho. I've read volumes 1 through 3. It's pretty good. I just need the art to get better. Like, the art is really, really good when it wants to be. And really, really bad when it wants to be. There's no, there's no, it doesn't make any, there's no consistency with the art. And you need good art to engage the reader. Fire Punch, volumes 1 through 8. This is a good series, too. I love this series. People say they didn't like the ending. I love the ending. It was so weird and so trippy, and I didn't get it at all. Like, not a single time did I realize what was going on, and I loved it so much. God, there's so many heartbreaking moments in this series that it's just, so good. But in the middle, it kind of falters. The beginning is pretty good. It's really good at sucking you in. And the ending is, fantastic. It's, 9 out of 10. Amazing. But the middle kind of falters, honestly. It gets pretty boring in the middle. They introduce a bunch of characters, and they make... they don't really get, I think Tatsuki Fujimoto has a problem with us putting characters in and then just killing them off or not exploring them. Or they just don't come up ever again. And it's a really big problem Because, like, there's a character in here who has, like, a weird mask and can make, like, glass or something. Or, like, something like that. He has, like, the fucking weirdest mask I've ever seen and basically has a superpower. We never get explained to who he is, what he does. Like, we never get explained. And I know he's not an important character, but at least, like, a name. I would love a name. That'd be great. Sorry, I'm very tired. I just wanted to record this because I saw we hit 100 subscribers, so you know. Banana Fish, volumes 1 through 3, I haven't read yet. Hiding Closer, this is again by Haro Asa, the guy who made Alice in Borderlands, Zom 100. Yeah, this series is also amazing. First, again, this is also basically Fire Punch. That's not Fire Punch at all. Do not expect Fire Punch going into this. But I meant, like, good beginning, kind of a faulty middle, beautiful ending. Ending was absolutely fantastic. One of the best endings in manga I've ever read. The ending was so good. Middle part, though, I don't know. It's pretty, like, really slice of lifey, I would say. Next, we got Hulk. I haven't read. Shoten, I have read. It's really, really good. Really good with the visual. It's just like it feels like a classic sports series that you like. It just warms my heart. Go Loser Ranger, volumes 1 through 7. I read volumes 1 through 5. It's really good. I'm gonna finish it. Ayashimon, volumes 1 through 3. I finished it. It's, like, so decent. It is so okay. Like, it's, like, fine. Trojan X, I was gonna say Kaiju number 8 for some reason. Trojan X, I haven't read. Berserk, I have volumes 1 through 5, and then 7, 8, 10, 14. Yes, I'm collecting the singles. I'm gonna collect the entire series, and I'm gonna read the entire thing. I haven't read it because I know if I read it, I'm gonna want to buy the rest of it, and I'm gonna fuck myself over, just on money wise. Dead the Demons. Haven't read. Kaiju number not Kaiju number 8. Kaiju I have read, and it's amazing. Volume 5's coming out, and I'm so happy, and I'm gonna read it as soon as it comes out, and as soon as I get it. Because it's in the mail right now, and I bought it. Asadora volumes 1 through 6. Volume 7's coming out. I heard this series went on hiatus. I don't think it went on hiatus anymore. But I think we just have, like, no chapters. So it's going to take, like, a year for the next volume to come out. After volume 7. So, which is going to be, like, really fun. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Especially because of how slow paced this series is. I mean, I love it. It's a good series. It's a good manga. But, like... Man, Nakayosawa, can you please just, like, make it at least the tiniest bit faster pace? If you're gonna release, fine, go release chapters, like, monthly, whatever, but, like, just make it a bit faster pace, my man. Alright. Happiness, volumes 1 through 10. I actually just read this entire thing, like, a couple days ago. Recency bias, maybe. Love it. Amazing. Just good. Broke my heart so many times. So good. Same author as Blood on the Tracks, and I guess artist. Yeah. If Blood on the Tracks, I loved the ending. But some of the characters, I'd say he tries to do, like, an ensemble cast, I guess. And some of the characters don't really feel realized, if that makes sense. It could have definitely been better if a bit longer. Like, I would say a lot of characters are characterized amazingly well, but he tries to, like, go into these themes, these, like, deep themes, but he doesn't really go past the characterization. And I think you need to get past the characterization to make complex characters if you're gonna like talk about these complex themes. Like Blue Lock, I don't think is ever gonna talk about, you know, illness and death, right? Like, their characters are not that complex. But Happiness, if they're gonna talk about that, you know, they're gonna need better characters. We got Gantz, volumes 1 through 12. I read to volume 8. I finished volume 8. I'm on volume 9. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this series. I have 4 volumes left, but it goes, like, incredibly fast, so, you know, whatever. I'll probably just do this when I'm on, like, a road trip. Gantz is a great series to bring on a road trip, for me at least, so I'll probably do that. I don't want to... I'll finish it, though, because I know it's an amazing series. I really like it. If you get triggered easily, though, there's a lot of racism, a lot of rape, and a lot of other stuff that is not very good, and it doesn't really talk about very well. Like, it doesn't say, like, the N-word or anything. Like, it's not that bad, but it's pretty bad. But it's like a good series still. Like, the character development is great. Beast Complex volumes 1 through 3. This, yeah. great series. This is like a side story to Beastars. It's just fun series. Vinland Saga volumes 1 through 13. I've read to volumes 1 and I'm halfway through volume 2. I don't know if you can see the bookmark in there. Halfway through volume 2. Good series. I finished the first volume and I immediately bought the rest. So, you know, I'm just taking my time through it. It's a bit of a long series, you know. Next, we got Summertime Rendering, volumes 1 through 4. I'm enjoying this series. And when I mean enjoying it, I mean I haven't read it. Welcome to Demon School of Rumakun, volumes 1 through 3. Don't worry, guys. We're getting to the end. I'm trying to speed through this as much as I can. Volumes 1 through 3. I enjoy it. It's really good. It feels like I've heard people talk about it this way before. Feels like a Saturday morning cartoon. And it does. Because it's just fun. All You Need Is Kill, volume 1. This is honestly a great manga to get as like a beginning manga. It's one volume. Great. Just good. Like art's really good. Characters are solid. The ending good. There's some really good moments. I don't really have like a certain issue with it. But it does what it can do with one volume's, you know, room. The Horizon volume 1. Speaking of what it can do in one volume, God, this is just so amazing. Like, how depressing. Alright, Diamonds of the Shadow Realm, volumes 1 through 2. I haven't read it. Die Dark, haven't read. Master Kian, haven't read. I have 1, 6, 7, 9, and 10. I got 6, 7, 9, and 10 at half price books for like $10 each, I think. Yeah, $10. Isn't that crazy? Like, I got this shit for $10. How much is it originally? It's $20. So yeah, I got it kind of for a steal. It is called half price books. Volumes 1 through 3 of JoJo's, the first part. I read volume 1. I'm gonna get to this series. This is the end of the part. I don't really know like what to say about it. I'm gonna get to the end. I really enjoyed volume 1. It has a certain style that I just so enjoy. It's just such a fun style. I hope it keeps it, you know, throughout the rest of the series, and I hope I get to. I can't wait to like see how it evolves and stuff. Goodbye Eri, volumes 1. That's it. Amazing. Loved this one. I loved it. It gave me Your Lie in April vibes, honestly. Like, it gave me Your Lie in April vibes, and it just broke my heart after I read it. Like, not as good. Honestly, not as good. Broke my heart. It just broke my heart at the end, and ending was so good. Yeah, Homunculus, volumes 1 and 2. It's good. I heard volume 3 and 4, I guess just volume 2, is absolute garbage. I heard, or absolutely amazing. I've heard two different opinions. I've heard one person say it's absolute garbage, and they, like, sold the rest of their series, and another person say that it's just good. That it, like, keeps doing what it wants to do. Sorry, someone sent me a text. I had to, you know, swipe it up. The Summer Hikaru Died, volume 1. I haven't read Dark Gathering. PTSD Radio, I've finished the first volume. It's pretty good. It's cool how they, like, combine all these stories and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Boys Abyss, volumes 1 through 3. I've read the first 2 volumes. Volume 3, I haven't read it yet. I've heard a lot of people talk, like, amazing about this series. I really don't see it. But, you know, whatever. Windbreaker, volumes 1 and 2. I've read the first one. I'm probably going to read this one after this recording. Vagabonds, volumes 1, 2, and 5. Volume 3 is in the mail. I keep looking for this, like, day after day. So, you know, just waiting on it. We got Akane Banashi, volumes 1 and 2. I haven't read. The Breaker, Crazy Fujo Drayer, Real, Summer, March Comes In Like a Lion, Spider-Man, Fake Red, Magi, Parasite, all of that, have not read. I have not read. Claymore, volumes 1 through the entire thing, 27. I read volumes 1 through 3. It's okay. It's good. A lot of people say it's, like, amazing, but I heard it gets a lot better. Literally, when I stopped, it gets a lot better. So, you know, I'm gonna read it. Ajin, haven't read. Kingdom of the Gods, I have read. It's okay. Weird second story, though. It's about, like, these two guys who, like, want to eat her or something, eat a girl, and they're murderers, but, like, the author kind of expects for us to root for them, and it's weird. DRCL, Dracula, I think that's supposed to say, Midnight Children, haven't read. Expensive as fuck, by the way. I was so happy when I heard it was only 2 volumes. Just so I didn't have to buy like a 30 volume series, each volume being $30. So that's great. Silver Spoon volumes 1 through 5. This is just, I liked Full Metal Alchemist, so I bought the first 5 volumes. Haven't read it yet though. Fire Punch, same with Soul Eater. I like Soul Eater, so I bought Fire Punch. Haven't read yet. 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. Volume 6 is missing because I'm reading in the middle of Volume 6. This series is so good. I love it. It's so fun. I bought the first 2 volumes because they're on sale, and then I read the rest of the series. That's actually a lie. That is an incredibly... Why did I lie? I watched the first episode of the anime and I liked it, so I went to go buy the volumes. Because I heard I was watching with a friend, and my friend, and we both loved it, so I went to go buy the manga. And then Call of the Night Volume 1, which I've not put on my spreadsheet yet because I'm lazy. Yeah, that's really it. That's Volume 1. I haven't read it yet though. I guess I'll show you my box sets. I have a package right there that I'll show you. I have One Piece box sets. I have Bleach. I have another One Piece box set. Another one. We got Claymore right here. And then finally, down there, I don't know if you can see, it is Demon Slayer. So yeah, that is my full manga collection. It's pretty big. I think it's like over 900 volumes at this point. Almost 1,000. We have an empty shelf right here. What the hell is in there? We have 2 more empty shelves here and 2 more empty shelves here. So we got a lot of room. And then when volumes start, when I start like overflowing with manga, which will happen for a while, but when I do, put all the manga in their box sets, and then I'll just start selling manga that I don't really like. Like Blackguard does not need to be here. It is my least favorite series of all time. It does not need to be here. So yeah, that's the manga collection. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for 100 subscribers. That was pretty cool that we were able to do that. I guess next is when we hit 200. I'll do another one of these. I guess I'll just every 100 subscribers, I'll do another manga collection video and just see where we are. All right, bye.